Welcome back to the 𝗖𝗚-🬬💭🟏 Playbook channel. Today, we're diving deep into a new player that could completely change the game in the fight against obesity and metabolic disease. We're talking about 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗏, a new drug from a company called 𝗕𝗫𝗄𝗏. You've heard all about the GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy, but this one is different, very different. Stick around because this could be the future of metabolic therapy. So what is 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗏? It's an oral liver-targeted drug, a type of molecule known as a THR-β agonist. Now, that sounds complicated, but here's what it means for you. While popular weight loss drugs work by suppressing your appetite from the brain, often causing side effects like nausea and muscle loss, 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗏 takes a completely different route. It targets the liver to fire up your peripheral metabolic engine. Think of it like this: instead of just telling your body to eat less, 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗏 is telling your body to burn more, specifically targeting fat. Preclinical data is showing incredible results. It's achieving what researchers call high-quality weight loss. About 95% of the total weight lost was fat, with minimal impact on muscle mass. This is a huge deal because losing muscle is one of the biggest downsides of current therapies. Even more exciting is what happens when you combine 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 with existing GLP-1 drugs. The synergy is powerful. It doesn't just add to the weight loss, it multiplies it. In early studies, combining them took weight loss from the mid-20% range all the way up to around 40%. Plus, it seems to protect the body from that dreaded muscle loss. This positions 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 not just as a standalone treatment, but as a potential backbone therapy for all sorts of combination regimens. Now, let's talk about the market because it's massive. Over 1 billion people worldwide are overweight or obese. While new drugs have made treatment more effective, many people stop taking them because of the side effects. This has created a huge demand for an oral pill that's easier to tolerate and preserves muscle. The addressable market is easily in the hundreds of millions of people. Even capturing a tiny fraction of that means treating millions of patients every year. And it's not just about obesity. 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 also tackles metabolic liver disease, or MASH, which is one of the fastest growing chronic diseases on the planet. The market for MASH therapies is projected to hit over $30 billion in the next decade because 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 works on both weight and liver fat. Its total potential market is far bigger than either category alone. We're seeing a major shift in the pharmaceutical world. The industry is moving away from drugs that just act on the brain and toward those that fine-tune our metabolism directly. This is a technology push. At the same time, there's a market pull. Patients and doctors are demanding therapies that result in healthy, fat-selective weight loss without sacrificing muscle. People are tired of injections and want a simple, daily pill. And of course, insurance companies want treatments that deliver real, long-term health benefits and reduce overall healthcare costs. 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 checks all three of these boxes. Let's break down exactly what makes this drug so special as a standalone therapy. It delivers weight loss comparable to the leading GLP-1, but it's almost all fat. This supports healthier aging and avoids the gastrointestinal and mood-related side effects linked to appetite suppression, and it's a once-daily pill, making it much easier to stick with long-term. In combination with other drugs, it's a powerhouse. It turbocharges the effects of GLP-1 while counteracting their biggest weakness, muscle loss. This opens the door to a new era of multi-pathway metabolic therapy, much like how combination treatments revolutionized cancer care. So who are the competitors? First, there's Madrigal's resmetirom. It's also a THR-β agonist and has been approved for MASH, validating the mechanism. But its weakness is that it wasn't really designed for weight loss or muscle preservation. Then there's Viking's VK2809, which shows strong liver fat reduction, but again, less focus on that high-quality weight loss synergy. And of course, you have the giants like Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly with their GLP-1 drugs. Their strength is proven efficacy and brand power. Their weaknesses are the very problems 𝗕𝗥𝗘-𝟬🟰🟏 is designed to solve: side effects, muscle loss, and the reliance on injections. 𝗕𝗥𝗘-🬬🟏 is carving out its own unique and defensible space in the market, an oral drug for high-quality body recomposition that works beautifully with other therapies. What's the game plan for getting this to market? 𝗕𝗥𝗘 will start with human safety studies, then move to trials focused on body composition in obese adults, and separate trials for MASH using advanced imaging. Critically, they'll run combination trials with GLP-1 to prove the synergy. From a commercial perspective, the key will be to demonstrate real-world value. This means showing that preserving muscle and improving adherence leads to better quality of life and lower long-term healthcare costs from things like diabetes and heart disease. Now, the billion-dollar question: what is this company, 𝗕𝗥𝗘, actually worth? Since it's a private company, we have to use a risk-adjusted model. Let's make some assumptions. If 𝗕𝗥𝗘-🬬🟏 gets approved around 2031 and hits peak sales by 2035, it could generate to $3 billion in annual revenue. Factoring in the risks of drug development and using standard biotech discount rates, the company's net present value today could be in the range of $0.8 to $1.8 billion. This valuation is right in line with other high-potential biotech companies at a similar stage. Over the next 5 years, we'll see a series of major milestones that will either de-risk the asset and increase its value, or not. These include completing safety studies, getting the first data from human trials, showing early signs of fat-dominant weight loss, and initiating those crucial combination trials. A big one would be a strategic partnership with a major GLP-1 drug maker. By 2030, assuming things go well in early phase development, the company's value could realistically climb into the $1 to $2.5 billion range. If 𝗕𝗥𝗘 were to go public, say, after completing phase 2 trials, its valuation would be all about future potential, not current earnings. The stock price would be highly sensitive to 3 things: the probability of success in the big phase 3 trials, the strength of the combination data, and what competitors are doing. So what's the final strategic recommendation? 𝗕𝗥𝗘 should aggressively pursue a partnership with a GLP-1 leader to co-develop combination therapies. They should also secure the rights to market 𝗕𝗥𝗘-🬬🟏 as a standalone treatment in certain regions. Investing early in economic modeling to prove its long-term value will be crucial for getting insurers on board. With a disciplined financing strategy, a potential IPO timed around the transition to late-stage trials could be a home run. In conclusion, 𝗕𝗥𝗘-🬬🟏 isn't just another me-too weight loss drug. With its huge potential market, validated mechanism, and a truly differentiated profile that addresses the biggest unmet needs in metabolic therapy, it has all the makings of a foundational treatment for the next generation. It's a story we'll be following very closely. Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next video.